Alright, y'all see it? Y'all see it? It's back. What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good? We tuning in for another video, man. And today, the Cutlass is supposed to be coming back. I'm gonna tell y'all what was going on with it. Of course, y'all know what we're getting fixed first. Anyway, y'all already know what we're getting fixed. So I'm gonna tell y'all what the plan, what the deal was, and all that stuff. But Cutlass coming back. I told you, if you saw yesterday's video, I told you it was gonna be fast, just like that. One day turnaround. The car was actually ready. The car was actually ready yesterday, but you know, where I had it, they want to let everything sit overnight, make sure everything is everything. So that's the plan for today. When the Cutlass get here, I turn the camera back on, you know, and get y'all, get all that, and then I holler at y'all. But like I said, there's some stuff wrong, but you gotta stay tuned, watch the rest of the video, and then I tell you what was going on. It was some stuff that affecting power too, so you definitely want to stay tuned in. All right, y'all see it? I see it, it's back. Just that fast. You ain't look at yesterday's vlog, you ain't even know it was gone. But we back. One day turnaround. One day turnaround, just like that. And it was some more problems wrong with it. Some more problems wrong with it, as I told y'all in the introduction. But we about to get this thing unloaded, man. Hey, it's ready. It's ready now, all I can say. Yes, indeed. So yeah. Got to unload this bad boy, and I'm gonna catch y'all in a minute. Alright, so we got this thing out the trailer, crunk up, running like a storm. It's cold, man. It's cold out here again. Thing running good, boy. Running better than ever, for real. But I took it to a mad scientist. That's all I can say. I took it to a mad scientist. Feel some 1,000 horsepower stuff, 1,000 horsepower plus, and he my fam. And he my fam. So if you know me, you really know me, then you already know. I don't have to throw it out there. But anyway, he got me right. And when I take it to him, he take over everything when I take my whip to him. And he be like, hey Jay, this right here wrong, this right here wrong. He go ahead and take care of it. One day turnaround, quick. He just told me that, you know, make sure I top my fluid back off. That's what I'm doing. Letting it run. Well, I can't wait to drive this thing, but I need some gas. I'm talking about the gas about gone. Temperature ain't just now starting to move. It might be full. Trying to make sure no water in here. Man, I'm telling you, it was some problem. I hear the supercharger too. It was some problem. Yeah, it's open, thermostat open now. I'm about to cut it off and put the cap on it. Alright, so I was gonna go drive and test this thing out, but what we about to do, since it looked like it about to rain, I need to go, we're finna go run to the tire shop. I need to order these, go ahead and pay for them so they can have these tires, cause I got to get the tire put on, and I'm about to go get a can of racing gas. I probably put 10 gallons in it. Just call, man, it clean the engine, keep the engine clean and all that. And I'm gonna go to the dyno, cause it ready now. It's all the way ready. No oil leak, nothing. It was coming from the back of the intake, like I said. And a few more problems. It was only on 7 cylinders. So I'm gonna get further in detail. Y'all just stay tuned to the end of the video. I tell you everything that was wrong with it that was definitely affecting power and stuff too that I didn't know, including the intake stuff. So I'm gonna tell y'all that in a minute. I'm finna run and get some racing gas. And hey, where you going, pretty lady? Look at the guy. Put her on camera. I'm about to go get some racing gas. So don't try to see me at no chicken. Look, y'all, every time I go to my hometown, she try to send me this special store. She text me. Sometimes I act like I don't see it. See me? I ain't going no John supermarket. So yeah. We go tomorrow. I'm going to get racing gas, turn around, y'all. So I'm finna cover this thing up cause it look like it's gonna rain. And I'm gonna catch y'all in a minute. Alright, we checking in, man. We back. Man, dang, rope and got. We back from getting some racing gas. A real short ride for y'all. Not so short of a ride for me. Y'all know Renegade 112. Pro 112. I bounce between 112 and 114. Not that it need that high of a octane, but I would say the higher the better, but that ain't the case all the time. Dyno tests have proven that just cause I'm gonna put it like this, a higher octane ain't the best all the time. And that's a fact. So I guess I'm about to grab the funnel and put this in, pour this gas in. Since it ain't raining, then I'll tell y'all what was going on with the car. Alright, we checking in. Got the gas over here. Unbuckle this. Pour this gas in. Give y'all not some real talk, but some financial talk. Cause if you on my Facebook, then you already know I be going in when it comes to business. You know, whether folk like it or not, I know business, doing something right. Definitely doing something right in life, I can tell you that. But I want to talk about, like, you know what I'm saying, a real popular discussion, cash versus credit. I don't like talking about this to everybody, cause everybody's mind ain't there. When you've been programmed all your life, I say it programmed, you've been programmed all your life, that's all you gonna know. Cause people probably look at all these cars, like, why he buying all these cars? But if you're on the outside looking in, you ain't gonna understand what's going on. These cars are an asset. Now, for a person not in my field, your car is a liability. Or maybe you're in a field where you made your car an asset. But in most cases, the typical person, a car is a liability. Now, what is credit? What is credit? Credit is a system formed on debt. I'll say it again. Credit is a system formed on debt. You cannot have credit without having debt. What do they tell you? Get out of debt. But then what they tell you? Build your credit score. How you build your credit score? By creating debt. Now, I'm gonna tell you why credit. Some people need to quit praising credit so much. And why I still favor cash. Now, some people would say getting a car, it ain't smart. You know, you shouldn't finance. I mean, you shouldn't buy a car cash. It's BS, man. Just BS. Don't listen to that. If you can afford to buy that car cash, you buy that car cash. Cause if you about to create a liability, or if you're not building your you're not creating good debt, what they call good debt, you wasting your time. I have not used credit for nothing. I have not needed a high credit score for nothing at all. Even the home buying, people gonna be in the comments, well, you can't buy a house without credit. Yes, you can. With zero credit. I'm not getting that deep into that. If you want to know more, then hey, we'll do something separate outside the call. But yes, you can buy a house with no credit. You can bypass the bank. I asked a question on my Facebook. I said, what did y'all use credit for? Guess what the majority of people said? To buy a car and to buy my house. Did nobody say start a business? If you're not trying to create a high credit score to start a business, it's a waste of time. Or get into a legit real estate business, which will create good debt, which is how you beat the tax system. Waste of time. Like, it was a lot of people mad cause, you know, you got high earners. You got Donald Trump, which is the most known, but you got other high earners that Some pay zero in taxes. They multi-millionaires. They pay zero in taxes. People don't know how. It's creating good debt. If you create good debt, you can pay zero in tax. You can make XYZ amount of money, but your debt is working for you. If you using, you praising a high credit score, man, I'm sorry, and you gonna use your credit to buy a house or a car, it's a liability. Don't sit here and praise credit. Now, I'm not knocking it. You know, if you need it, cause it's convenient. It's convenient for a lot of people to go buy a car, cause you can't. The average person just can't afford to just skin down and buy a car cash. A new car, you can buy something used like that Denali right there. You can be smart, you know, and a lot of people not taught money literacy. You know, if you're not literate with money, you're gonna mess up. You're gonna feed into the wrong information, you know. And I'm just telling y'all the facts. Like, if you're not using credit for business purposes, waste of time. It really is a waste of time. You financing that car. I'm just using car as an example. You financing that car that you're going to drive and not use as a business tool. It doesn't count. It doesn't make it an asset if it's driving you to work. That still doesn't make it an asset. It's not generating you money. Your work that you do at that job is generating you money. If it's not generating you money directly, it's a liability. So if you saying, hey, you got the money to buy a $40,000 car, and you go to that car lot because so and so said, hey, you need to finance, which you still gonna pay some interest. Every now and then you'll get 0% interest rate, but you go buy that car and it's gonna be a liability. Why would you not? Why would you not pay a cash price and get the car for cheaper? It don't make sense. Example, interest rate, right? You got a good credit score. Somebody called me. They must want some of the game too. Their wife, I'm calling in a minute. But you got a good credit score, right? You go get a car. They say we're gonna give you 2% interest rate on the 50,000. Cool. Somebody else go get a car. They got bad credit, but they'll finance them, but they high risk. So they say we're gonna give you a 10% interest rate, which is crazy, right? It is. How you beat that interest rate? How do you beat that 10% interest rate? Pay the car off early. You knock interest rate that. The earlier you pay a car off, or house, anything, you knock the interest off. This common knowledge to some people, but some people don't know that. The earlier you pay a car off, you decrease the interest rate dramatically. That's how credit cards work. Two, people get credit cards. They get good credit. They say, hey, they send people a card. You got a $10,000 credit line. Some people go spend what they can't stand to pay back. Just cause it's there don't mean spend it. So let's say somebody go spend $2,000 of that $10,000 credit line. They go spend $2,000 and they go spend $2,000 in the first month. But they making $1,600 a month. You can't afford to pay that $2,000 back. So you about to get hit with the interest. Most credit cards, if you can pay it back before the interest rate kick in, you just paying the money back you borrow. I mean, you ain't paying no interest. And if you want to build credit for, to get a business, the credit card is the best way. But don't spend more than you can stand to pay back. That's all to it. I mean, it ways around it. If you ain't gonna leverage your money, or you ain't gonna leverage somebody else's money, I should say, to make you more money, it's pointless. And I had to talk about this because I see stuff online. I'm like, man, it's a lot of lost people out there that don't know the game. Multi-millionaires will tell you the same stuff. They'll tell you the same stuff. If you're not going to use your credit to leverage the bank's money or somebody, which is basically where you're borrowing from, you're not going to use your credit to leverage the bank's money to generate you more money, it's pointless. If you buy a house and you live in it, it's a liability. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody want to own a home. It's cool. But I'm just saying, these are facts though. If you buy a house and you live in it, it's a liability. Just cause it appreciates doesn't make it an asset. It only becomes an asset once you sell it, cause you made money. Now, if you living in it, it's a liability, cause you put money in it. You constantly put money in it. It's costing you money. Anything that costs you money is a liability, no matter what it is. Same thing with a car. So that's why I said these cars, these right here are assets. The cars we drive, that the knowledge, this and that, they liabilities. It's just what it is. Cause they don't, it don't generate money. It don't. These do. So, you know, I just want to drop that on people while I'm pouring the gas. Cause it just is what it is, man. and you know, for somebody that come on here, I ain't saying I know it all. I don't nobody know it all. You always gotta be a student to the game, which I am. Even when I become a millionaire, I'm still gonna be a student to the game. You got to be. But I know something to keep progressing in life and not going backwards. I know something. So, you know, I'm just trying to spread the game to other people. I've been doing this stuff and talking this stuff on Facebook. So if you're on my Facebook, you already know. But yep, we got the gas in there. So I'm gonna holler at y'all and tell y'all finally what's going on with the Cutlass. So we back, got the gas poured in, got the tires ordered too. Well, ordered, I mean, they been had them, but they be in tomorrow basically. So my tires, my new tires will be in tomorrow for the Cutlass. I got the Cooper Cobras, the ones that's on here, the white letters. Shout out to Tire Depot, they always take care of me, look out for me. So we're gonna be going by there tomorrow to get the tires put on. New tires all four. And the Cutlass will be ready. I might go ahead and put the new carburetor on it this month. I might go ahead and get that done. And my guy I took it to said he would change the distributor. Like I said, like I told people. So I'll be doing that. And on the Cutlass, it's about finished. It's seriously about finished. MSD box, distributor, and MSD box, coil, distributor, and carburetor. It's a wrap for that. And I can have that done this month. I might up and do it this month. I don't know. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Cause Dolo about to leave. It's a big chunk of money that went to Dolo. So I don't know. And I'm probably gonna go ahead and get the transmission put in, the Showtime transmission put in, and the Cutlass car. It's just sitting. But I got a dyno appointment scheduled. That's one reason why I'm not putting the stuff on, cause I want to go to the dyno just like it is first. Then after we come back from the dyno, I'm gonna put everything on, the new transmission, the new carburetor, the MSD box and all that, and see the difference in power. Then I'm done with that car, literally not doing nothing else. I'm serious, nothing except putting wheels on it. That's it. Wheels on it and raise the front a little bit. That's all I'm doing. But yeah, what was wrong with it? Now I'm about to throw some pictures in while I'm talking, so y'all can see what was wrong with it. And while the pictures flashing, I'm gonna keep them on the screen for a second so y'all can see. But as you can see, that I had a wire burnt up, completely burned. It was hiding behind the boot, so it wasn't discovered. So that wire was burned up the whole time, man. So when I first bought this car, it was running on 6 cylinders. Between the wire being burned and the rocker arm being completely off, it was running on 6 cylinders. So we got the heads put on, and I never heard back from Herb, man. I'm just keeping it real, telling y'all on camera this is what going on. I never heard back from Herb to come back and straighten the intake part out. He put the heads on and stuff, but I never heard back from him to get the intake gasket straightened out. So I had to spend some more money and just go ahead and get it done, because I can't wait. And you know, I'm not about to call somebody. That's just not what I'm gonna do. I'm not about to call somebody and be like, hey, you coming through, you gonna straighten it out or whatever. You know, that's their obligation. So then we had the intake gaskets. So the intake gaskets I had bought, I'm about to show y'all. The intake gaskets I had bought, I got them in here, cause I gotta take them back. These right here, which is a factory, a regular intake gasket. Now, when he put the heads on, he didn't just put them on. He didn't tell me hey, they weren't right. But these weren't right, basically. That's what was on there first, and that's what I had bought. I'm taking them back. So I showed those pictures too. As you can see, the difference in intake gas cost. The runners are so much bigger. The runners are huge compared to the heads that were on there. So got the right intake gaskets on there, so it was air seepage. I think that's what my guy said. I can't remember. Basically, it was affecting the power. It wasn't sealing like it was. Wasn't no water mixing with the oil or none of that. But man, he a mad scientist, man. This man built 1,000+ horsepower cars. He done been well into the folds. I say that. And 8th Mile. And me and him we like family. We've been cool for years. So he's my best kept secret. But anyway, but he was like, man, basically it was a loss of power. And he had asked me that when we was talking. I was like, man, I don't think so. And then turned out it was. So you had those two things going on, along with the oil being pushed out the back of the intake, cause it wasn't, you know, the glue didn't seat good, or it wasn't glued down the bed. So those three things were wrong. And now I just tapped the gas, man, and I said, okay, it's idling different. It definitely respond different and everything. When I put the new carburetor on there, it's gonna be a world of different. He already said, cause he know what carburetor I got. When it comes, I already been making moves. He already know what it is, so he like, it's gonna be a world of difference when you put this on there. So yeah, that's what's going on with the Cutlass. Y'all saw the pictures. So now everything is straight. This car is ready to drive. They even cleaned the supercharged and stuff for me. Clean up under the car and everything, and it was a 1-day turnaround. Really was shorter than that. So there was some quick work, man. There was some real quick work. So yep, tomorrow I'll be in that car. I finally can drive this car, man. Wifey too. Finally can drive the car, like no issue. Get in it and go, like can ride. So I talked, like I said, I got the dyno appointment set up for next week. Probably gonna be Tuesday, looking like Tuesday. We full of racing gas. We got 10 gallons of racing gas in it. New tires going on tomorrow. Gonna be ready, man. We just waiting on some sunshine. That's it. Waiting on some sunshine. Then I'm definitely gonna try that rear end tomorrow. See what's going on with the rear end tomorrow. I'm with two new tires on the back. One not slick. I'ma see. If it don't, then I'm gonna open it up and I'll probably need to add some more. Now I ain't even gonna open it up. It just drain the fluid, and then probably need to put some more carrier fluid in there. So yeah, that's it for today. Keep y'all in the loop, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Y'all see Dolo is about to come back. It's already in motion. I'm gonna put it like this: when my guy gets done with my custom spec converter, everything will be ready. Everything will be ready. When he get done with the converter, the engine going in and all of that. That's the only thing holding me up from putting the engine in, getting the engine put in, is the converter. So when that converter gets done, it's on. It's on. We back. We back. I'm ahead of schedule. I'm ahead of schedule right now. I want to be done by March. This is the last one that I'm really focused on getting running, cause all the hot rods ready, and we back. So yeah, that's it, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in every day. Definitely start checking both channels again, cause with all 3 cars running, and then I'm gonna get meats. I'm gonna stick some of them meats real quick, but with 3 cars running, I'm gonna be back and forth between channels, kicking out some straight bangers, straight action content, and especially when meats get going, we definitely gonna be between both channels. So yeah, y'all stay tuned in every day. Appreciate everybody.